us. God challenge our hearts. God challenge us to be able to pour into this generation. God challenge us this year to make sure that first things are first and that we don't get too busy, that we forget to teach them. A spiritual legacy goes on and on and on. The greatest gift I can give my sons is a spiritual legacy. It is impossible to think beyond our exposure. And if our children are not exposed to God, if they're not developing relationships, I'm here to tell you, those men and women, if you are pregnant today, I need you to begin to speak over your child. You got to speak life into your child, right? Put some worship music on their belly. I'm here to tell you they'll be blessed by put some quiet music on so that they will worship God. Begin to rub in your belly and anoint and speak to the life of your child today. Anybody pregnant today? If you're over 45, don't raise your hand. But I'm serious. You got to speak over this child. You know, little David, he praises God. That little boy amazes me. Every time I see him, we went to my son's 7th birthday party and all the children were diving in the pool. They was getting in the pool. They was just swimming and doing all. They was going down the slide. And what was little David doing? He had his mic preaching. Jesus. He was just preaching. Everybody else was swimming and having a good time. It was hot in the pool. He had his sweater on. He was talking about Jesus. Jesus, praise him, praise him. Listen, I'm here to tell you, that's because that mama put something in that child in regards to praising God. She played worship music all the time. That's what you got to do. My son loves music today because every single night he heard worship music. And God is saying, before I put anything else in them, I've got to put a spiritual legacy in them. They got to know God. They got to love God. They got to serve God more than they love anything else. They got to show up and know that God is first in their life. So a teacher teaches what they know.